Hey, listen, if you don't want to be happier, please do not subscribe to this channel. But if you're interested in more joy, check out this clip. Before we do, I got to share this with you. This is, I'm going to read a little story about a crisis pregnancy to you right now. This is from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. The angel said to Mary, "Do not be afraid." Oh gosh, fear is at the base of so many abortions. "You have found favor with God. Behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son. You shall name him Jesus. He will be great and will be called Son of the Most High." Now, this is a crisis pregnancy because Mary wasn't married. And this is in the ancient world where she could have been stoned to death. Okay, this went against every social norm and cultural rule. For a woman 2,000 years ago in Israel, in Palestine, to get pregnant outside of marriage, Mary said to the angel, "How will this be since I'm a virgin?" The angel said, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. Therefore, the child to be born will be called Holy, the Son of God." All right, the answer wasn't, "Mary, I'm going to help you figure it all out." The answer in that moment was, God is in charge, and He loves you, He's got you. And when we live life trusting that God's in charge, the blessings, the potential of life is so tremendous. And then the angel said, "For nothing will be impossible with God." And then Mary said, now, if ever there was a quiet moment in heaven, this was probably it. All the praise of all the angels and the prophets, everything calmed down. And they waited. What's she going to say? Because the course of human history changed based on her response. I know some good holy priests who argue that this is the Annunciation, when Mary conceived God in her womb and the Word became flesh. This was a more important moment than any other moment in salvation history, because the cross, the resurrection, all those things were going to happen from this moment. That God may depend on the yes of a teenager in the midst of a crisis pregnancy. This announcement. And Mary said, "Behold, I am the handmaid servant of the Lord. Let it be done to me according to your word." And the angel departed from her, and everything changed. I was in Israel recently, and there's at the Cave of the Annunciation, there's an altar there. By the way, come with me someday. RealLifeCatholic.com. Look up the pilgrimage info. Go every June. But there's this altar in this Cave of the Annunciation with the words on it, "And the Word was made flesh here." That is mind-blowing. Everything changed from that moment of the Annunciation because she said yes to the radical possibility of life. Now, whenever there's a radical possibility for good and for beauty and for potential and for life, there's an equally radical possibility to choose not love, not freedom, not hope, not life. But even when we make the wrong choices, even when that choice is so bad that it's abortion, God is there, just like He was there at that moment of the Annunciation. He's there. He's there in the moments of our sin. It's easy to conceive of Him being there in the great moments where we're flying high and doing the right thing. He's there in the worst moments, working His redemption story in us. Man, wasn't that a great conversation? I personally love these conversations. They help me live life to the full. And it's great to be able to do this in a way that you get to be a guest just watching and joining me in this journey to the kind of life that Jesus made us for. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. We'll see you in the next one.